This is a position of legends, where the best drivers ever have done their best work and where a definitive driving gauntlet is tossed down each January. It's the most scandalous, overwhelming, and uncovered stage on the Ram Monte Carlo, and it's called Col di Turini. On its more promising times, it has snow at the best. What's more, it's frightening. That Porsche picked this street to make a big appearance, yet another among the now 23 variations of 911 presently accessible, the 911 Carrera T, shows how tremendous its cojones genuinely are. Not on account the T reveals noteworthy new ground in the 911's as of now wide transmission capacity of capacities. But instead in light of the fact that Porsche isn't hesitant to send a brought-down rendition of its image characterizing sports auto for assessment on streets absolutely unsuited to brought-down games autos. In any case, 911s have history here, and they've won on these streets. In the event that a 911 can sparkle on the Turini, at that point it can sparkle pretty much any place. The purpose of the T, for touring, is to be an austere model furnished with just the necessities that a committed driver may need. In truth, it is worked from a mix of parts accessible somewhere else in the 911 line. The motor is an indistinguishable one from in the base Carrera, the twin-turbocharged 3.0-liter level 6 drawing out 370 drive and 331 pounds-to-foot of torque, the most unassuming yield among all current 911s. The motor is rushed to a standard 7-speed manual transaxle fitted with the 3.59:1 last drive proportion, somewhat shorter than the base Carrera's 3.44:1, and the restricted slip differential. Porsche's double grip programmed PDK is discretionary and offers a similar gear set, in spite of the fact that it utilizes the taller of the two last drives. It's altogether housed inside the tight body Carrera's back bumpers. The bringing is thanks down to the standard 2-mode PASM brandish suspension, which cuts the auto down 0.4 inch with respect to a base Carrera. Each 911T gets a lightweight rendition of the Sport Chrono bundle, which includes a controlling wheel-mounted driving mode selector and dynamic motor mounts, however does exclude the dash-mounted chronometer. The T shares its more slender back window and side glass with the GT2 RS, sparing around 8 pounds, and its 20-inch titanium grey wheels with the Carrera S. There are little subtle elements, for example, entryway discharge lashes and a unique front lip. At the point when the T is outfitted with the discretionary $5,200 carbon fiber full bucket seats, which aren't for everybody and furthermore block the nearness of the auto's back seats, add up to weight investment funds is 44 pounds in respect to a standard Carrera. Raised hub directing, a component not offered on the construct Carrera, is discretionary in light of the T, for $2,090, as are Porsche ceramic composite brakes, $8,520. Press swatters and settled 4-cylinder calipers are standard. Parts bin special. On the off chance that the 911 Carrera T sounds like a sections canister uncommon, that is on the grounds that it is. Be that as it may, that doesn't reduce its abilities. This is a first-to-range driver's auto, a fundamental 911 furnished with deliberately chose, street-obliterating equipment. Also, that is the thing that it needs here, in light of the fact that the Turini offers no kindness. The course is harsh, undulations and ice hurls pepper the surface all through, and the higher it climbs the gnarlier it gets. A fine and every now and again imperceptible layer of soil hides at many corner doors. It is dry, it is wet, and in its shadows lay patches of ice and snow holding the horses your snapshot of ponder into a tribute. There are deer, stones, sheer drops, passages, overhangs, and bends, such a significant number of curves. The requests are high, and savvy limitation is an essential. And keeping in mind that Porsche may have balls, it likewise has brains, which is the reason it put the 911T on winter tires for this enterprise. A word about that, yes, the tires, Pirelli Santosaros, 245/35R20 front and 295/30R20 rays, almost certainly changed the T's identity, however they didn't destroy it. Braking execution was most vigorously influenced, with the ABS actuating far sooner than it would with the auto's standard execution elastic. In any case, the T remained an anticipated accomplice over and over on a street where anything less is dangerous. Take that, Turini. So we gave the Turini heck, driving quicker than we ought to in an auto that at first become flushed appeared to be entirely strange, a smooth black top pro in a rally auto nest. Yet, as we climbed the pass, building trust in the T and its tires, reality wound up plainly obvious. The Torini, for reasons unknown, is a 911 play area, a place where race motor strength, yes, we said that, has its benefits. A place where a softly stacked front hub breeds insightful art. Furthermore, a place where the magnificence of laying stripes on curves has never been more prominent. The 911T could very well be the best 911 for this street. It's low, however not very low. Its damping control is a thing of shocking impact. The milder of its two settings gave the consistence important to deliver genuine grasp in corners loaded with frame-winding undulations. Its guiding is something mysterious for an auto with a backweight predisposition of well more than 60%. Enough data is transmitted through the directing wheel to reveal when the front tires are overburdened, but since there's so much control accessible, recapturing BAI was constantly conceivable. The standard short shifter ripped off gear changes with military exactness and fulfilling snap while arranging for modest additions of time to return the two hands to the wheel. Also, the T's standard game fumes wailed against the stone ravine dividers. Be that as it may, it's the T's apparently considerate motor that is maybe its most prominent resource on the Torini. Generally little turbos pump enough lift, 13.1 pounds per square inch top, into the 3.0 litre that the work apexes at 1,700 revolutions per minute. Furthermore, that, in blend with the devastatingly compelling restricted slip differential, makes the T a wonderful thing leaving curbs. The key is to get into first trigging ahead of schedule in the corner, feel for the front to grasp, and after that, as the street fixes, floor the throttle rapidly however logically. The outcome is a rich smooth progress to effectively controlled oversteer. Hold your foot down until the point when the tires make up for lost time with the frame and steer around anything in the way. Stick home second apparatus. Washington rehash. As confirmation of the 911 Carrera's adequacy on flawed streets, Porsche was sufficiently attentive to likewise bring along cases of the 911 GT3 Touring Bundle in the meantime and incorporated a winter tire prepared case in our voyage through the cols in southern France. Also, notwithstanding the regard we have for the completely track-commendable GT3, it wasn't as great an auto in this territory. The taller, less capable T frequented it with turbocharged to work at each corner exit while hoovering up the defective street surface with significantly more effortlessness. It was likewise easily faster in this situation. Porsche will approach $103,150 for the T, $11,000 more than a base Carrera, when it hits merchants right on time next spring. Furthermore, despite the fact that it may be a straightforward gathering of parts, it's a wisely amassed, very arranged, and well-picked one cooperated with an as of now staggeringly capable case. It's a machine we would like to have in our own particular carport. Particularly if that carport were at the base of an amazing go in the French Alps,